We've lost contact with North America's 4th Air Force and their 8th Infantry Regiment. Are there any survivors from the 3rd Infantry Division and the 11th Regiment? Please respond. They're engaged in battle with the enemy's 18th Mechanized Battalion. They're requesting reinforcements. The 2nd and 4th Armored Divisions are in retreat. More than half of both divisions are reported to be dead or injured.
How long must we wait in the shadows? Why won't they launch the Fighting Thunders?
By Fighting Thunder, assist the North American Army, and completely destroy targeted weapons of destruction. Those are their orders.
Fighting Thunder? Why even bother with that name? Hey, Raiden! Did you hear that? It's a little late, but hurry and make your way to the battleground. I'll transfer each of you the info. Too much blood has already been shed, but we'll do what we can to stem the flow. Finally, we've received the attack order. We must reduce damage as much as possible.
Important new information. Please confirm before beginning munition. Do you hear me, Raiden? We're still surveying the enemies, so please head straight to the scene.
There doesn't appear to be many enemies coming to the suburbs, but you can't be negligent. Remember, shoot them before they shoot you. Max speed. You're aware of it, but it's the first time to witness contamination of this level with these kinds of massive weapons. To be honest, I don't know what will happen, so be careful.
I'm sending you the information on the enemy. No contaminations from surface weapons have been confirmed in the area. This would be aerial combat, so please active search. The 18th Mechanized Infantry are engaged in blocking the advancement of the enemy ships into metropolitan areas. It is unclear how long we can maintain the front line, so please hurry to the goal. The speed of enemy destruction is fast. Neither the plane nor the pilot has been damaged on the ground. We will be entering the metropolitan area very soon. The enemy in that area are being mocked up by the 2nd and 4th Armored Divisions. Please quickly pass through and aim for that point.
Hold on. This is too much for the Defense Corps to handle on their own. Descend and pursue the destruction of the target.
Captain, is that really necessary? The citizens have all been evacuated, and most of the enemy weapons have been destroyed.
That may be so, but I'm sure the retreating people will do what possible. It won't hurt to help out.
I'm getting a response by Raiden. Numerous enemies have crossed the defense lines and invaded metropolitan areas.
You heard it. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to respond appropriately on site.
number of enemies destroyed have been confirmed. It seems that some enemies in the ground have survived, and requesting help from the second and fourth counter. Enemy aircraft is flying between the skyscrapers. Please be careful.
Be careful, do you have any better advice for me?
I believe it's the captain's role to give advice. Don't you have any advice for me?
Make sure you don't hit a building.
Battleships are approaching. There are vessels leaving from this place. But I gotta say that the mission was well accomplished. Excellent job. I will check the measuring instruments, so please stand by at cruising speed.
Well, I'd like to relax over a coffee now, but it seems that's not possible. What's the report, Ishiri?
We have received contact from the Middle East region. It appears to be a high crystal response within the vicinity of latitude 18 degrees north and longitude 32 degrees east. It seems to have the same energy response as the previous calculation.
There's been another annoying contamination. Unfortunately, you'll have to refuse the invitation to tonight's party.
There's a town around the oasis of hope. It appears that there has been much weapon response.
Their attacks seem perfectly efficient. Maybe there's some sort of unified strategy.
There are no SOS calls from the town. Was everyone able to evacuate?
All I know is that I have permission to attack them without hesitation.
Why are you all so aggressive? Is that because you're military now?
Well, I'm not sure myself. What do you think, Syria? You're military.
You're so mean. Your destruction rate is pretty low. Captain, you weren't very efficient out there. I'm sure there's no problem with the plane. Raid the valley and proceed without going over the hill. Why have you chosen to raid them as if they're humans?
I won't jump to conclusions yet, but I sense that those crystals have advanced intelligence.
Even if they had any, it could only be simple behavioral patterns like that of instinct.
And rely on the words of spirits. Let's just be cautious for now.
weather, we'll head Raiden. Exercise caution because entry into the ruins, where Raiden seems to have been shelled so precisely. The data analysis from Raiden is complete. What are these numbers?
Hurry up and report.
There's crystal reaction from the cave, but no contamination has been detected from other disciplines.
So it's a cave surrounded by crystals. Promising cave for the future. Man, give me a break.
But to have contamination in the cave?
I guess the cave being a bit shallow.
High energy response. It's deep inside.
Well, we'll have to ask it to come out and play.
The enemy is transformed, and the energy level is increasing. Please be faster. Enemy deactivated. Watch out for explosions. Found the path to exit out into the sky. Please make a vertical ascent and evacuate at once.
Excavating. I think we can assume it took some time. We will be heading to the Wind's shipping port. Plans have changed slightly. Well, think of it as a duty.
Sorry, Raiden, I need you to go off on your own and head towards the scene while patrolling the turret. Sorry, Captain, but why are we heading towards Windsport when Bellwether doesn't really need any repair?
That question exceeds your rank. But I'm not good at keeping secrets, so I'll tell you. I'm doing this to check on a hypothesis I had when I was retrieving on the station.
A hypothesis, sir?
Well, let's hope I'm not right. Anyways, we'll get a little break if nothing happens.
Okay, let's head there quickly. Enemies arrive the moment we get to the port. You hear me, Raiden? Immediately destroy all the enemies at the port. Captain, a transmission from the council.
Tell them I've gone off to get a You can handle them, right?
You're making me wait an awful long time. Isn't the captain around? I wanted to find out about the unplanned reason to stop by Winnie's port. Oh well. Tell him to report to me later, alright?
Gosh, I can't even have a nice relaxing cup of coffee.
I guess it's not easy then. Enemy forces have been confirmed on the sea. Please muck up the enemy. Your vital meter is decreasing. Please increase the focus to breathing.
Continue on to the northwest and head towards the shell defense base, right? You wide shortly.
An emergency call from the shell defense base. Huge fleet of contaminated weapons is appearing.
Hoping that my prediction would be wrong. This saves time. Oh well. Hurry over there.
Seems like you missed quite a lot of enemies. I know you're tired from all the fighting, but please hurry ahead to Michelle Place. Captain, did you predict beforehand that they'd be an attack?
I guess I called it. After all, we had sent Happy to retrieve crystals to Michelle Port.
Are you saying that the enemy's going to take back? How could that be possible? They don't have the intelligence of humans or even animals.
An advanced thought pattern exists within crystals as hard as diamonds. So but look where they came back to. I've had enough experience out in battles to know that coincidences don't just happen. Council and weapons to them. You will find it hard to believe.
I'm not so sure you should make statements like that. I'll just make sure it stays unofficial.
Thanks for that. Oh, you can make an official complaint to them that the quality of the coffee in this ship is unacceptable.
Exercise caution. Its arms are opening up.
only place that currently has the means to destroy the crystals. The LHC, but I want you to be as inconspicuous as possible. Quiet,
Yes, you are being marked by all sorts of places. I wish we only had to do that. Is this the famous Sidonia Falls? I've always wanted to see it in real life. Captain, we have transmission. From Madame Lindbergh.
I'd like to pretend that I'm out, but I can't do that. Looking through.
Hello, Captain. You seem cheerful as usual, but apparently pursuing this unplanned sea route today, too.
That's correct. I don't know where the enemy will be coming from, so we're patrolling the area now.
Come on, Max. Don't play the fool, but I know that you're a reliable soldier. But BCD is also an organization, so I can't forgive you if you live selfishly.
I apologize for being through trouble. Can you trust me on this?
Alright. There'll be all sorts of trouble if I don't tell them that I got a report. You know, it's pretty tough for us these days with the Weapons Development Division sticking their heads in all matters. I'll say that you're engaged in patrolling activities to warn us about contaminated weapons, so let me have some of your fabulous copy later.
I guess you owe her a lot, Captain.
She's about the only person who treats me seriously.
Enemy destruction speed is great. Please keep up the good work. Entering the LHC facility's enemy range. Huh? Contamination response on the radar? But we received no report.
Is there no time for them to ask for rescue? Is this some kind of inconvenience?
SOS call, but the noise is...
Once a signal is coming, there must still be people there. That's all we need to know. Now we're going to demolish the contaminated weapon that invaded the LHC facility. Bellwether, take care of the aerial enemy. Raiden, take care of the enemy that have gone inside the LHC facility. How come so many enemies... How could the defense force be so clumsy to not be many of them to fight tactically. I need you to just blast them all down.
Why would they attack a regular research facility like the late sea decision makers? What's their intention?
I think they're after the central facility. A large contingent of the enemy has begun to advance there from all directions.
The enemy objective is the central facility, right? Don't let a single approaching enemy escape.
Know you made it safe. Sorry, but we're having trouble up here. I need you to come up here and provide backup.
You've let too many enemies escape. I know it's a tough mission, but please hang in there. Now help us up in the sky. Data has gotten so much easier since you came. Thank you, Raiden.
Totally. It's endless, no matter how many you knock down. But we've quite successfully pushed back the enemy to the fringes of the facility. Just a bit more.
A high energy response has been detected. It's rapidly approaching the central facility.
What? There's still an enemy left? Damn! I can't get back there in time. Did you hear that right? Hurry to the central facility!
Raiden now engaging in combat with the enemy above the central facility. Hang in there. We're heading straight your way. Side parts are separated and falling. The enemy has invaded into the LHC facility.
Right. Pursue it and destroy it by any necessary means.
That was close. Thanks to you, we were able to protect the facility.
Captain, you already sent out a surveillance mission. I'm sure it cautious this time.
What are you talking about? I didn't make the orders.
Huh? But it seems that there is one plane on a forced sortie. What? Emergency... It appears that the surveillance plane has fled towards the sea. We will continue to pursue it.
It probably is aware that it's being pursued. Watch out for interruptions, Raiden.
Someone is sending a transmission to Bellwether. Captain, I will connect you.
Oh, I'm happy to be connected. This is the pirate Barbarossa Hawkeye. We'll have to begin a party if we continue to follow us, so I'm just checking to see if we're up.
Have you given up pirating?
The crystal contamination is worsening recently. While BCD is being carefree, good citizens like us have been exhausted. I was thinking of doing something.
Let's get this party started. The guest is fighting thunder. Hopefully there's time to enjoy ourselves.
there any reason why the pirates would prefer the crystals?
I don't know, but there must be some reason. But our goal is to retrieve them. We don't need to know the reason.
Raiden is pursuing the enemy pirate ship. We will be engaging in battle with her any minute.
The pirate conquest is not Raiden's mission. There's nothing we can do. This is his fault. Quickly invalidate the enemy fighter power. Fighting power.
We are in the optimal state for eliminating the enemy. Please keep it up. It's a matter of transmission. There are always transmissions around.
I'm not interested in your tag game using Bellwether. I know that you're setting up in this management, but I would like you to use the pirates to your squadron and immediately arm up with contaminated weapons.
Sorry, Captain. This is not the time to be dealing with you. We have placed our top priority on retrieving the crystal.
Gosh, the idea of knocking something down and taking it to solve a problem is too simple-minded. I will go to lengths to acquire something from the pirates in peaceful means. I don't need you guys interfering.
I'm surprised the weapons development division is negotiating with pirates. It seems you're physically engaged in it.
What are you saying? I will report this problematic behavior to the council. You will regret this.
That's for sure. Raiden will be in danger too if we avoid pirates. It's amazing seeing these mechanisms in action.
These are my own personal ones. Run around as much as you can because I'm gonna turn this.
I'll ask you later where you got those things.
response dropped from my touch. And the weapon contamination can be used to resolve this.
It's definitely a secret weapon. I didn't think that we would intentionally contaminate it.
My dear child! How much do you think this cost me?
The dear child's energy level is increasing rapidly, so please be
A dear child or a contaminated weapon or whatever. Watch out for this dangerous.
enemy formation is changed. The energy level is increasing.
Sorry, but it's not over. There's still something else coming up.
Just be happy the whole ship hasn't sunk. You can come aboard the Bellwether if you don't want to be swallowed into the sea.
Good choice. I'll come aboard. You got the guest room, right? I'll give you the information.